Good morning, y'all. What have I been doing this morning? Actually, I made a video for my other channel. You know, I've got two channels. This is the Quilted Chicken Farm, and the other one is Rita's Roast. And over on my other channel this morning, I stirred up a cake. Let me show you. See if I can show you this cake. It's just barely still warm. There's my little cake. It was so easy. It was a box of yellow cake mix, 3 eggs, and a can of apple pie filling, and I just put it in there and mixed it up with the mixture just a little bit, and that's what it was. And I didn't stay on that and finish baking it, but now I'm over here and it's finished baking, and I took a couple of tablespoons of butter and I browned it just a little bit in a little pot and added some powdered sugar to that and some milk and a little bit of vanilla flavor, and it made just a little glaze. It doesn't have a lot of frosting on it, just a little bit. But now we need to try it, don't we? So I'm going to cut a little piece so I can test it for us. And I like the corner pieces. It's kind of funny. I eat the corner pieces and my husband likes the middle pieces. You can see a little bite of apple in there. So I'm not going to have a lot of it because it's still pretty early in the morning. And I still got my coffee. My coffee pot's still on, so my coffee's hot. So I'm going to have coffee eating cake with you. This would probably be a good, like, brunch cake too. Let's get a little bite. See how it is. There's a piece of apple. Ooh, that's good. If you need an easy fall cake to make, I get me a box of cake mix, and they said the recipe says any flavor of apple pie, any flavor of pie filling would work. But since it's fall, I just thought apple would be good. I'm gonna eat this. I'm gonna eat this whole thing. I wish you was here to share it with me. You know, I can be a good neighbor. And if you's my neighbor, I might take you some, or we'd sit and have coffee and cake together. And I'm going to finish that. I'm going to show you my new t-shirt. Like my new t-shirt? Quilting with my peeps. I know some of you probably wonder about the title of my channel, The Quilted Chicken Farm. Well, I make those chicken quilts along with other kinds of quilts too. I've got a quilt on the machine right now. I finished quilting one called Steps to the Altar, and I quilted up a little baby quilt yesterday. And I've got myself a freeze dryer. It's the first time I'd had a freeze dryer. So yesterday I was up there where the freeze dryer is set up in another residence on the farm here. So I had to babysit it because I didn't know what I was doing. So I'm fixing to go back up there and put some more stuff in the freeze dryer. And that's where the quilt machine is. So I'm going to quilt while I'm up there. But I'm going to have another piece of cake first. I'm going to bite. That's so good. I'd recommend this little cake. What was they called? They called it a, what was the name of it? And where did I put that piece of paper? Oh, You've Got to Be Kidding Me cake is the what they call the recipe. And I actually found it. I had my little church cookbook here out this morning. And I found it in it. What was that at? Oh, and in this little cookbook here from my little church from years ago, they called it a fast fixing fruiting cake. And it was one package of yellow or white cake mix. And they had Crisco oil and eggs. But I just used 3 eggs and didn't put any oil in it. And your favorite pie filling. Preheat oven to 350 and they put the oil in the pan, but I didn't do that. And then they even put everything in the pan and stirred it up. I didn't do that either. I went ahead and used a mixing bowl. Bake at 350 for 40 to 50 minutes. Use a knife to loosen the edge. You know, I sprayed that Pam on my edges, and you know, it's coming out just fine. It's not stuck to the edges. Anyway, then you need a good quick cake. Try this recipe. Alright, I'm gonna finish my cake and go get started on something else. That's good. I wish you was here to share it with me. Bye, y'all. Love ya.